doing things a little different here. As you can see, I'm in Hector. So yes, I'm actually using Hector for what I bought it for, to go pick up stuff, and he's doing pretty good. I was kind of worried, but he's doing pretty good. The gas is crazy. But I'm driving up to Titusville to go and pick up a 2-seater, a live axle Go-Kart with a Honda 200 cc engine. So the other Honda I have is like a 197 or something, but this is a 200. So I am going to see how bad it is. The guy's really anxious to sell. He's been texting me a lot, so I'm almost there, and hopefully when I get there I get some footage before it gets too dark. I wanted to get it earlier because I said I'm not going to look at anything while it's dark, but I think by the time I get there, because I'm taking Hector, and I decided to take US 1 instead of 95. I mean, I probably would have already been there if I took 95, but it's a good view. Like, I've never been on US 1 north of Melbourne, and I like it. It's a nice area. I'm going to have to snag my wife up this weekend, pull the bike out, and go for a ride, take her around. But yeah, so it's a lot of traffic, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off of this. Like, I just actually passed the last spot where I picked up a go-kart. I think it was a go-kart. Picked something up right down the street from here, and get off here because it's really dangerous to do videos and drive. So I am hopefully gonna get some footage when I get to the guy's house, and then get back on the road, get back to the Big Cave, and get this thing started. Probably this weekend if I have all the parts. It looks pretty complete, but it's disassembled. It's a disassembled 2-seater go-kart with a Honda engine. Looks like it may be missing the wheel and the not the spindle, but the thing that attaches to the wheel to hold the wheel on. Can't think of the name of it. Hopefully I'll have one over at my boy's house. Nate, Trevor, Johnny, Victor, yeah, one of those guys over at Go-Karts and Going Fishing, which they'll be going live tonight. This is like February I guess the 16th now, since Valentine's Day was Monday. Happy Valentine's to everybody. And yeah, let's go ahead and get off of this phone so I can pay attention to the road. Wow, Tricon, Bang America, wow, that's pretty cool. Alright, see y'all in a second. Okay, so it's the next morning, and this is what we have right here. I didn't get to really get a chance to look at it because it was so dark last night. Let's see how this works. Oh, okay. Zoom out. But as you can see, the frame isn't bad at all. I thought it was going to be horrible, but it's not. I don't know why that's like that, but looks pretty solid to me. But anyway, yeah. Looks pretty solid. Like, some pitting right here, but nothing to cry about. This tire's holding the air, kinda. That one's off the rim. That one has nothing to do with this kart. But the brakes, looks like they work. Can't see if the piston is going in and out. But I think I have another one. Can you see it? I'll look at this video later on to see if I see it. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is just paint this thing after I sand it down, of course. One color. I saw a video where this thing is painted down one color. It's missing oh man, it's missing that little tube thing in there anyway, so it wouldn't work. So I would need that too. Remove this because I don't know why this is here. The axle is over here somewhere. Here it is. Missing the other half of this, but I could probably get that at Tractor Supply. I don't know if any of my buddies have that. I have a keyway, but I need if anybody has this wheel, this rim, but I don't have the spacer to keep it there. So much stuff is missing. But I know a few of my friends, they have dingoes, and they may. I just need the rim and the. Damn. I think it's gapped. Gap ties. I was just watching Street Outlaws. It's crazy. And I gotta see if this thing's any good. They said it runs, but how many times have I been told that? A lot. Can't tell if the tank's pretty clean, so I don't know if it's whatever. Tank's clean. I'm good with that. And it needs a new pull start, looks like. But that's pretty much it for this. Put the seat together. That's easy. All I do is just cut this wood. I use the same wood that's barely on it. Throw some cushion, and looks like the seat moves. This little handle here. I'm excited. All right, let me get this thing off the back of the truck and put over into the save it for later pile, because I'm not doing anything with this until I get these other ones done. Easy work. All right. Hey, good morning, YouTube. Actually, it's afternoon, more into the evening. What I got here is a cart. I think I'm just throw it together real quick. I don't even know if I want to paint it, but the only issue I'm having with it is the axle. Like, I guess when they was trying to get the old wheels off, they banged one side to the point where I couldn't get a nut or the little hub on. But I just recently cut it, and now goes on just like magic. This out. Boom. And you can see the piece that I just cut off. It's pretty bad and banged up. Ordered some nuts off Amazon, hoping that they worked, and they do. And I got a keyway for it, but I need to get like a lock or something. It looks like it might be too tight. I got these spare wheels here. So I'm gonna just throw them for now, just until I get a chance to get to this, to take this off, which would probably be tomorrow. But what I was trying to do, I was trying to bang this thing on, so I put this nut on so that I wouldn't damage the threading, and I guess I banged it too hard because now it's just like pretty much locked on. I might get my breaker bar, sit it on the ground, and try to force it with the help of my wife, but we'll see how that goes. All right, so let me get this wheel on. All right, so here we go. We got this on, locked tight. Definitely gonna need some new bearings because yeah, you look like crap. These tires are just like tires that I put on that I thought would be good, but they weren't. So yeah, that's what it is. And I put it on backwards, so I'm about to take these rims back off, flip it, and put it back on. Okay, so now it's on correctly. You see the rims all bent and stuff. I don't know if that's the reason why it's not holding it still. I mean, not holding air in. I'm about to put the air hose back on this just to see. Yeah, there we go. Just to see if, you know, maybe it'll just hold the air now. But I do want to break the seal because the tire actually looks good. It looks like it should hold air. It looks better than a lot of tires that I have on mine, other ones. So, and I really don't want to waste all this tread unless I can find an inner tube. But I am going to go ahead and throw some air in this and see if it'll hold. Yeah, so you see where the bubbles are forming right here. That's a leak. Bubbles here. It's a leak. And that's mainly, they're so small, I'm thinking maybe it's just dirt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take the rim off. Not now, but take the rim off and redo the resell the tire. But looking at this axle, hopefully the other axle is like that. Let me see. All right, so what I was hoping to do was an axle swap. This one has a drum brake on it, and I really don't want to go through all that hassle. So I'm just go ahead and figure out the other one and eventually order some parts for this one. Sand it, paint it, because that frame don't even look bad. I mean, it looks bad, but it's not. It's like hard surface rust, but not really bad. Not like rotting through. Oh well, a little bit underneath the seat right there. But that's it. And I gotta take that spindle and this accelerator, put it on there. You know, I just keep this as a spare. Just as well, I think Victor might need that one. I'm gonna call him. I'm just gonna cut these off because these bolts ain't gonna work on there anyway. All right, let me get back to this one. This is where the axle goes on this guy. I think maybe I should roll them up there. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me get my gloves. All right, so in the middle of going to get that thing, I decided to see if I could get the nut off, and I did. So that is a step forward. Now, what I'm trying to do is get this rim. You come out, baby. Baby. What I'm trying to do is get this rim off now, and this is what happens when you don't take care of your crap. So this thing is completely stuck on. I got this puller on, soaking it with DB Blaster, whatever it's called, DB Blaster, and banging it from under, hoping that it'll just give, and it's not giving. So I'm gonna let it sit with pressure on it. Hopefully it'll give a little bit. But if anybody got heat, let me know, man, because I know I need to heat this thing up to get this thing off. It's the only way it's gonna happen. Now I'm looking at this, and this looks like a damn chainsaw. So I'm gonna have to replace that eventually, but for now, it's good enough. But I'm gonna go ahead and drag this thing over so I can go ahead and throw this rear axle on there. So that thing will become a roller today, and I have a motor for it, I have a chain. The seat's gonna be easy, and I think I might need a throttle cable, which I have. What the hell is that? That must have been a branch. All right, so throttle cable. So yeah, that's all I need is those parts, and then go ahead and this thing will be a runner. Just need to get this one wheel off. That's the only thing that's holding me up. Oh yeah, ain't that gorgeous? Florida weather, man. You gotta love it. All right, so this thing, not bad. Let's pull it over. I needed the components for the brakes. I got it. Need to put this thing up on a jack stand though. The rear axle, y'all just saw me working on it. The tires, this one's actually holding air. Maybe this one will too. Is there stuff in there? Yeah. Will it still work? Hopefully. We'll find out. If I don't have to buy tires, I won't. Actually, maybe I'll put those tires on there. That can work. All right, so let me get this rear axle on. But first, I'm gonna find the brake components. Put them in there because it doesn't even look corroded. I have all the hardware. I got the little piston and the hard plate and the 2 brake pads. So let me get those. Yeah, I was working on the twin version of your kart. Like put this on here and then put the axle on. But I got to take it back off anyway because I got to get this off somehow. This wheel killing me, but yeah. Twin version of your kart. All right, I'm on my way. Beautiful day in Florida. It's 81 and ready. And it's the perfect weather to work on something. So as you see, I got all the toys lined up. These are just the ones that are out. Got to get rid of those power wheels. I'm not building the power wheels build. It's overrated. I was out here, we're doing farm work and shit stuff. But back to what this video is about. So got this little handsome thing. I think I got it for $100 a while ago. This wheel's stuck on, that's why I stopped working on it. But I think today I'm gonna cut it off and put a new wheel on it and get to riding for a little bit and then sell it, and then moving on to the next one, because that's what I plan on doing. I'm about to get rid of everything, so That's why I have everything lined up, so like in order of how I want to fix them. Starting with this one right, well, of course this one's first, and then we'll move on to this one. Just needs a few parts. This one's pretty much done. Just need like, I don't know, an engine, seat. Same with this one, engine, seat. I got the steering inside the shed. I'm putting new steering on it. This one's pretty much complete. I just got to do the floor and tires and engine and seat. Probably paint. This one, I just need a new belt for it. It's actually good. And this one, I got to put new ball bearings in it. And this one, just sell as is. Just clear this all out. And then we'll move on to the shed. I want to put my stuff inside the shed now. But that's what we're doing for today. We'll be getting this thing started. I think we'll just go with a flat black. Notice a bolt was missing in the front. Hopefully I got a bolt to replace that. If not, I mean a nut to replace that bad boy. Can't really do this. And go ahead and get this thing running and gone. I already got an engine that's running, so that's all it is. Paint that wheel. I gotta see if these tires will hold air. I think this one does. Yeah, this one's still holding air. I'm gonna take this tire off, clean the rim, put it back on, and see if it'll hold. Looks like a good tire. Back tires, like the other back tires in there, so easy work. Other than cutting this out. Seat's easy. That'll take me about 30 minutes to do. Paint flat black. That'll probably take me an hour. But that's what it is. So y'all see the next project and my upcoming projects. So stay tuned and subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think. Should I just do a flat back or should I make it fancy? All right, thank you. See y'all on the next video. All right, so now it's the next few moments later. Got this thing I'm about to. In the last video y'all saw that I'm about to get these things going and out of the. Get these things going and out of the yard. These yard carts out of the yard because they're just sitting here and some kid could be enjoying them. So that's my intent. So I'm gonna clean this one off and get it up into the driveway. Start taking the axle off and cut this mofo. This tire's gonna be a pain in my ass. Has been a pain in my ass. We got one good tire. Let me see if I got some other tires in there that'll fit. And then I'll just use those because these tires ain't holding air. Sand that down real good. Yeah, it looks like ass. I'm gonna go through and DB blast all this other stuff. Sorry about the camera. I'm trying to spray and be accurate. I don't know why this. No, I don't. There we go. Now y'all can see. That's right. And this thing right here, I'm probably use it to build something cool. Maybe I'll build like a Batmobile or some shit off with it. We'll see. All right, so let me go ahead and put this hose up and get this thing up in the driveway. All right, so I got this thing on its side. Now I'm gonna see if I can get this wheel off. I might skip this part on the video, but just to let y'all know what I'm doing. I feel like this wheel is on here. Yeah, I don't think this wheel's ever been off. All right, so I'm going to take the 2 hours it takes to get this thing off. I ain't gonna bore y'all with that, and get to back when I'm cutting the wheel off. All right, so I couldn't get this thing off. It's like stuck on. I think this is the original tire from whenever, and I can't get it off the rim either. I mean the axle. So I'm gonna have to go get a Sawzall blade because I don't have any blades, and cut this mofo off, and then it'll be right. All right, so I'll see y'all in a bit.